distract you by showing racer cards. Talk about our players.
So, what do we have? We have Yorkie with an anime girl holding the Pot of Greed, which is a Yu-Gi-Oh card in a Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is very strange.
It's pretty
Won
good.
a match once, when the other players let him win. Good job, Yorkie. Then we have Aspeon, Bird Up. First joined in MT14, finished 97th, got a best placement of 68th in MT15. Win rate of 20%, won once, lost 4 times. Jump and shoot games are harder when you don't shoot.
I think jump and shoot games are hard in general.
I mean, you're jumping and you're shooting.
Jump and shoot, man.
Mm-hmm. But what are you shooting? Pineapples? Lemons?
In this one, I think you may, if I remember right.
In this one, I know exactly what you're shooting. Hi, Alpha.
Oh, look,
Funny
here it
to
is.
see you here.
Well, apparently I want to be here.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Trust me.
Okay, I am coming off some explosive sinus pain right now. So we'll find out why I need to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, I sure see what the game is!
Okay.
Hey, Alpha, I can't make the joke that I want to make because it'd be a dead giveaway as to what the game is. You know exactly what it is.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
He's gonna go dope up.
Which could be a reference to the game.
Oh, it absolutely is. Maybe. You don't know that.
Yeah. Oh, Alpha, are you sure you want to play the game and commentate?
Surprise, everybody! We're playing Link's Awakening DX.
Yep.
Alright, bear with me for one.
The MT Classic.
This is such a good game.
I'm glad you're here, Alpha. It's been a while for me.
Yeah.
Do you need me to go find something for you?
Just like, wait, I don't have a... I'm surprised that I'm a BB in this category.
Give me a second.
I don't have a real time for this.
Oh, what the fuck? Come on, man.
I haven't... This particular category I think is really silly.
Of course it's silly. That doesn't make it any less competitive.
Right, but I think that it's less fun, if that makes any sense.
I see why. I now understand your point.
Wait, what thing did you say existed?
What?
Hang on, I gotta check this log real quick, because he's mentioning an option that I didn't know existed.
Alright, it's time to call up the, that one dev team.
This is updated?
I need to yell at them to put their website back up so I can buy things with fish. Been down forever, it has. So, how is chat this fine afternoon / morning / middle of the night / whatever time zone you're in? I don't know. I don't pay attention to where you guys live.
Well, Maurice, how's Germany?
Dark.
Okay, that makes sense. It's also dark here.
Oh. But probably not on the west coast.
It depends on how north you are. Sun goes down at 4 p.m. here.
We still got plenty up.
It's not 4 p.m. yet.
It's past 4 p.m. for him. It's like, what, 6? I pay attention to where he lives.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta see if there's a version of this that I have not downloaded. Because apparently this thing is a thing. And not that I need it, but
No, you're...
I do not need that.
By the way, how are you feeling, sir? Feeling better, I hope.
Garbage, but well, I just came off some explosive sinus pain, so that
I
was
see.
fun.
Yeah.
That was real fun.
See, I'm telling you, there's always some people who are blind to certain games. So submit the games anyways. Because even though they're popular, there's still somebody who hasn't played them. That's my stance on submissions.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's a newer version of this game. I'll just play on this one, but I'm gonna leave that option off because I don't know how to actually. I do not select that one.
Alright, I'm almost ready to flip over. So I can make the joke that's been eating my insides for a while now.
Then share this stream specifically for Matt.
Oh, baby. You know what I want. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is like the one game that I could easily watch and talk about at the exact same time.
Yes,
Especially because I can't really die on this.
This is gonna be fun. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, was the like thing super loud?
No, look at the restream.
Sure. Let's pull that up real quick. What am I looking at? I only see Pot of Greed.
No. Like the actual restream, not the thing
Oh,
on
this is
Mystery
one live.
Funhouse.
I see the same thing. What am I looking at?
Oh my god, look at Maurice's. Fuck. No, you'll see it. You'll understand.
I don't see it either.
I don't know what the fuck
I
you're
have no
talking
idea what you're talking about.
The aspect ratio, it hurts.
I mean, I can.
Oh, that's not there yet. Yeah, this game is 1:1 aspect ratio.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
I know this because I told this to a marathon once, and they
Here we go then. One by one.
My hero. Thank you. I appreciate you, Maurice.
Programming this part was hard. Like, aspect ratio correction, because I gotta, like, make it still work with the cropping.
Oh yeah. You did good, buddy.
Hooray.
I'm proud of you.
Hooray.
this is neat.
So you ready to flip over?
I mean, one of them is a lot taller. I guess I should crop it like this.
I'm not sure. I know they're both gonna lose 7 seconds because I doubt Pacebin tells them certain things, but that's okay.
So I need to ask, did you do this, Alpha?
No,
Cool.
I just don't give a shit. I'm gonna farm this race as hard as I possibly can. I am out of practice, but you know,
Alright,
it'll be fine.
we have a
Yeah.
game.
So what, Alpha? Would you say that you're in a world of hurt?
They're gonna be. I'm in a heap of trouble.
Welcome everybody to Princess Remedy and a World of Hurt. This game is fantastic.
Is so fucking phenomenal. That's up by me, probably.
Yeah.
Did not. I usually
You
play
take
on, like,
credit for it, though.
1.4. Yeah, I will. I usually play on like the 1.4 version and occasionally like the Game Maker 5 version. This one has an always run option, which is nice because otherwise you have to push buttons certain ways, and that's hard. But I don't know how to do that, so I'm playing this on the side. But I can definitely talk about this
Yeah.
game and watch it
So-
at the same time.
Remind me, did Remar make it this on his own, or did he have Ludosity help with it?
I think Remar just did this by himself.
So, for those of you who don't know, Daniel Remar is a legend, mythical man in indie games, creator of EG, Hero Core, Hyper Princess Pitch, Garden Gnome Carnage, and the Princess Remedy games.
Oh wait, I
Yeah,
didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Remar's fucking great.
I know his other
Remar-
games, but I didn't know he made Princess Remedy.
Remar also works at Ludosity, who make It'll Do 2, Slap City, Card City Nights 2.
I think it's going.
I can't remember where Business Casual Man is from though.
Oh god, this version changes what makes what run is.
Oh no!
It's not every button; it's only shift.
So you're Princess Remedy, and is she a graduate yet from Saturnian medical school?
I think she just graduated.
Yeah. So we just graduated from medical school, and we're off to go heal a planet because they're in a world of hurt.
Yeah, basically everybody like here is incredibly stupid. Like they'll have people who have like have just died and just like I have a bad case of being dead, and you gotta fix that because you're a good doctor.
So it's kind of like a 2D shmup.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that go on in this game. You have your basic attack, you also have your body, which is bullets, and that is a good way to do a lot of damage really quickly, because it scales non-linearly with enemies. It's very strange. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game that's just so much fun to do. I hate this version. I should not have played this version of the game.
Yeah.
I'm not used to every button not being sprint. So there's like 20 keys on the keyboard. They all do the exact same thing. So if you need to find a mashing game, that's great. This is perfect because you can push all 5 keys and it'll just mash through all the text. Like you can instantly mash through like 20 lines of text by just rolling your hand. It's wonderful.
For those of you who don't know, Alpha Speed runs this.
Yeah, I do have a fairly decent time in it. I've also written the route for Hard 101, so this game is phenomenal. It's so much fun. I do not like this version.
I cannot recommend enough. We wish the Great Fish Bungeon was in this, but I don't believe he is.
No.
I think there's a fish bun, maybe.
Okay.
And I know that guy's in here. In one of these, I think.
He's in something. Nothing will beat the seal of quantity or the seal of quality. Okay, I got out of East before the music started repeating, so that's good.
Yeah. We cannot recommend enough to go play Remar's games and Ludosity's games.
Like, the only way I would recommend not to play this game is if you want to draw in Mystery Tournament, because this game is so good. And
I need to finish Card City Nights 2 now that I think about it. I got walled by, I think, Goddess.
I don't think I played that one.
So the progress we're looking for is hearts, right?
Yeah, you need 65 hearts to beat the game. It might
does-
be lower on normal, actually.
Does the paste bin tell them?
Probably. Let me take a look. Did we change
Yeah,
the paste
so
bin?
it's basically almost every fight if they don't pick up chests. Chests are really good. They have, you know, items in them that make you do more damage, more regen. Because I don't actually know other routes to this
Working on
game,
some.
while I'm doing this on the side, I'm doing Hard 101. Well, the route for that, because that's the route that I know.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this is the paste bin.
It's
yeah.
the
That is, in fact, the paste bin.
Does
I
it say
did
how many
it.
hearts they need?
I did it right.
It's 65 or 55.
Get at least 60 hearts and heal the prince in Royal Valley.
wow,
Okay,
I
yeah.
thought I was
And
wrong
Prince
in every
Hingst
case.
is easy fight.
It might be different in hard.
No, it's so easy. Although you will have to dodge if you only do that because you don't have enough HP bar to actually survive all of his attacks. So you have to move like at all. In the Hard 101 route, you have enough damage and health that you just stand still during the entire fight and you win. It's pretty great. Because you get there and you know exactly what time you're gonna get.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's right. I can't.
So, okay, so there's the extra heart in the warp zone for Yorkie. That, depending on how you're routing, would normally be gotten later. Mainly because, well, like I said, that's only if you're doing 101, because 101 requires you not to open any chests until you get to space, which is important. It
if
also means
only
that
we
you
knew.
can only skip one fight.
But there's no sweet lore. There's the company history of ludosity. Where's really Joel's dad?
Really, Jules' dad difficulty in this game sure is something.
I'm still incredibly happy that I managed to get Spice to try really Joel's dad difficulty hero core on restream.
Honestly,
That was a good time.
that's the one that it's completable in, though.
The only one, as far as I know.
I think technically, because there's a task of it, you can do it in Princess Explosion.
Yeah, you just need to suplex everything. E.g., it's
You
actually
just suplex
impossible.
everything and like perfectly micro, and it's impossible. So you know.
So many hearts. Alright, Yorkie has 20. I don't know how many Aspeon has.
Yeah, 20 will give them access to the pyramid and the cave, which those are scary if you don't have any upgrades. So, just a thing about the difficulty. Among things that don't change are like the damage enemy shots do, but like the damage your body takes when you use yourself as a bullet, that goes down. Enemies have more attacks when you play on higher difficulties. Their AI also changes, and they're more aggressive, to the point where it's sometimes easier to predict what they're going to do for certain enemies on higher difficulties, because the bats will always move away from you. On normal, they're 100% random. Which I think is just interesting. Yeah, and your body does variable damage, which can't wait for them to do bottom left spider. It's the one emote in my channel.
It's the only one you got. That's the only one you
it's
need.
I'm gonna add Jobo now. Spice told me I should.
Yeah, he's already in my server. And I don't wish to take Spice's cat from him. But alas, we're in the pyramid now.
Yep.
Yeah, pyramid is definitely one of the harder areas of the game. Ghosts have too much health, is basically what it is. They take 14 shots. They're really slow, though. The only difference between hard mode and normal is they blink in and out of existence, which really doesn't change anything about them. They're awful.
This is also neck and neck.
Yeah, it's very close. It's going to open up probably around space, I would say. Just because space is just... There's a lot of stuff that can kind of go weird. It's like they have to make sure they find everything, right? Because there's a lot of stuff. Like, 60 isn't that hard to find. But, you know, if you say you mistake something for a background object, you're missing a fight, that fight can be really easy. Some of the later fights are kind of a real pain. So we'll see how that ends up going. Okay.
It's a bit of an order difference here, but Aspeon's gonna finish this and get out of the pyramid faster. There's also an apathetic frog there. A couple of them,
Apathetic Frog
actually.
is great. I am also exiting west, but I'm also picking up Jealous Chest, so...
And now we're in the black... I think this is Moon Garden, no?
Yeah, Moon Garden is great. It has a lot of fun fights in Moon Garden.
Shot upgrades is, I think, an item collection.
Yeah, shot is +1 damage, then you have multiplier, which is how many things you actually throw. The flask is based on 8 times your current damage, but not that, so like at most you can get 40 damage flasks or whatever. Things like that.
Yeah. You can also... I saw that both players got a regeneration ability in the pyramid, which I did.
Yeah, so yeah, regen is just passively healing. As you sit in place.
Alpha's really fighting here.
I'm boosted. I'm playing terribly.
He's NyQuil'd up. He's ready to go. Now, what happens if you lose this race, Alpha?
That's not gonna happen. I can tell you how many hearts I'm at in a second.
Bold question from one of the commentators.
Let's see, how many hearts am I at already? 45.
Oh my.
The problem is that I don't entirely know where the rest of the hearts are, so I'm just gonna be doing all the fights. I don't know the normal route.
Aspeon finds the Moon Garden secret chest.
Yeah, and if you open up any chest, you can't get it, which is a shame, because, you know, Jealous Chest gives you +1 power, and all chests in West and East that have not been opened yet. So it saves time there, but, you know, the extra power so you can get 6 of 5 power is really nice. It makes your ability to do damage just kind of absolute. And very, very important for dealing with Frolin if you're doing a 100% run of this game, because Frolin is an absolute nightmare.
Yorkie takes a death there, fails to heal. This poor maladied person. Rabbit. Another fail. Oh dear. That Moon Rabbit's just wrecking shop.
Yeah, the Moon Rabbits are hard. You really want to use your flasks to clear out things, because Suns are super aggressive and they still do a ton of damage. They probably change like the least between normal and hard. I think they might be faster on normal, but it doesn't actually matter. If they get on top of you, you're just gonna die.
This is now Aspeon's healing It'll. Probably It'll do.
Very possible. Oh, we'll get to see if anybody says hi to Some Girl. That's important. Some Girl is in this game.
I think there's a cap on how fast you can shoot, right?
It's you don't really control your shooting, I guess is a way to like
Yeah, it's like a set speed.
Yeah. You just always are shooting.
Oh, that's absolutely It'll, because now we're healing Tipsy, who is remarkably drunk. Surprise.
Surprisingly know very few of the names of people in this game, because every time I play it and try to read it, I just end up going fast, because I really, really like playing this game fast.
Alpha, no thoughts.
Yeah, no thoughts, only clicky. I should be at 55, I think.
No, this increases the odds of Fishbun being here. I mean, if It'll's here, why not? Some Girl!
Yep, there's Some Girl. That fight is actually not a joke. Some Girl does a lot of damage on a normal. The purple springy guys shoot forward-facing shots instead of homing shots, which they shoot on hard, which makes it a lot more annoying to deal with, actually.
Some girl just destroyed Aspeon.
Yeah, I was about to say Some Girl beat the ever-loving shit out of Aspeon.
Again, Some girl is just can't be beaten.
Some Girl's rude.
2-0 already.
Alright, shouldn't leave her for later.
Wow, quick.
Yeah, Some Girl is actually, like, an incredibly difficult fight.
We're talking Frolin levels of difficult?
Frolin is just whether or not she decides to let you hit her. Okay, oh, I have 60 hearts right now.
Alpha's gonna done here in a second.
I am going to pick up all of the power upgrades, and then I'm just gonna go fight Hingst.
But who are you gonna marry?
Hingst. Listen, that's
Pick somebody
so
better.
faster.
Pick somebody better.
No, I want to go fast.
Go marry It'll.
I forgot to grab multiplier here.
What's the world record on this?
I have that open, actually.
Faster than I'm going.
The world record for Princess Remedy in the World of Hurt, any percent normal, is 7 minutes 55 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know the exact route I need to go. So, and I'm taking some safety, but I want to get, you know, like sub 15, which I think I've already lost, but I died too many times randomly.
Now, the category that Alpha runs.
Yeah, hard 101.
Hard 101, he has a time of 18:38, beaten by Picapels.
My PB is in the 17s. I just have never actually recorded that. I did it in practice. But yeah, getting to like 15 is really hard, and mainly because I didn't know how to like mash through this game at the time, and then I figured, oh, I can roll my hand and mash everything at the same time, which is enormously faster. Like, it saves over 2 minutes doing that.
What a name for the world record holder of Hard 101, McIll.
Yeah,
very
he's
fitting.
Freaking crazy. But one of these days, I'm actually going to grind it down. Oh, I might actually get sub 15.
All right, Yorkie's
Just
sitting
barely.
at 35 hearts, and I believe just healed Idle and Tipsy.
Maybe I should learn normal. Whatever. I love the speech that the Potato Man gives at the end of the game. Oh wow, he does so much less attacks.
Well, it's that guy, Alpha.
Did he die already?
Isn't he like also a really good card in Card City Knights too?
Probably. Oh wow, the death animation in this version is so much slower.
Don't die, it's slow. Alpha finishing with a time of 15:28.
Not even redraw.
I lost a lot of time doing the need to press shift to run.
Just auto run. Done.
So why didn't you enable auto run then?
Because he's not comfortable.
I
with
didn't
it.
think I would need it.
What's my time on this? I think I raced this as well. Probably like 25 minutes. I don't think I did well because I forgot I had grenades.
Yeah,
Oh,
the flasks are really
grenades
important.
So much damage. I also died a bunch, but you know, I love this game. I could not resist playing it.
And now Alpha is fully healed from his illnesses, and he's gonna go marry somebody.
Wait, apparently I played the sequel too. I don't even remember that. Oh wow, I was terrible. 23-52. Wow.
Alright. Getting a bunch of hearts in this cave. A lot of chests. Just a bunch of utility coming in here.
Alright, where were you at? Where are we at art-wise?
40, mid
41?
40s on Aspeon.
Oh, and 41 for
Then-
Yorkie.
Yeah. I know Aspeon is in North Hurtland, but doesn't have the 50 needed to go past the bridge. $54 hearts now on Aspeon screen, I think.
Okay, so I'm back. To actually pay
54?
attention to this.
Didn't
Yeah,
Yorkie have
54.
41? Or did I say 51?
We'll see.
No, Yorkie has
so
41.
I can tell you this.
Oh, wow.
So he's what is that area? No, it's not Omen Shore. It's like
It's North
Eden or
Heartland.
something like that. Is the name of the town that Aspeon's in. The fights here are incredibly difficult. I did 0 of them. These green guys have a ton of health. I think they have the second highest health in the game, behind Fraulin's Hearts. And I guess also that one guy. But yeah, they just run around and throw out stuff all the time. It's forever. This fight is
Oh my god.
hilarious on normal. This fight is so easy on hard, because they shoot diagonal shots and they can move, so they never hit you. But it's terrifying when you walk in there on normal for the first time, because you don't have iframes. Nothing really does. It's just intervals between things being able to hit you. The Binding of Isaac guys are also terrifying, but they shoot weaker bullets on normal, so it's, you know, it's kind of okay. There's a really, really cool way to do that fight that I like doing. My time was so gross and sad.
Just do better later. You're gonna get a better time in Remedy one of these days.
I'm gonna sit down and grind it after I learn Super Metroid, maybe.
Here, tell you what. Let's make a proposition. Why don't you do it in January?
Because I have to. I have to.
What? No, by that time you'll know Super Metroid.
I don't know that yet. But yeah, so the hands are absolutely terrifying. They run at you the whole time. They are rough enemies to deal with. Yeah, so the fun thing about these stupid flower guys that Yorkie is fighting, Yorkie needs to find another damage upgrade. So they can take him out in one hit with a flask, because otherwise they always shoot back at you at an interval of basically how quickly you can shoot them. I believe they shoot more on hard, but that might just be a placebo thing.
Yorkie walked right into that.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Honestly, some of the AI pattern differences, and that fight never goes that well for Espeon. That fight's hard.
All right.
If you're wondering how Aspeon knows they can go through that wall, there's X's on the walls that you can run through. Has 60, can enter
Oh,
Royal
baby.
Valley, is entering the final boss. This is actually a very good blind time, like very good.
Yeah.
All right, here's Hingst.
So this fight may go poorly though.
Hingst
We'll
is
have to see.
Hingst is German for male horse.
He laughs like a horse. That joke is in the game.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what he says when you marry him. Is like, is it too late to tell you I laugh like a horse? There we go. We got some German facts here.
Yeah.
Phase 2,
so here's
baby!
The problem, is Aspeon used all of his flasks. So what happens in between every single phase of Hingst is you heal to full, which is one of the reasons why you don't bother really dodging if you have, you know, your 80 hearts, or your 79 hearts when you get here, because you do get one for defeating him. And he only has 4 power. There's a power upgrade that he can very easily get. Basically, all he has to do, it's not obvious as to where he has to go with it. Inside the castle, he has to grab a box of chocolates, take that all the way back to space, and use that to get into where Frolin is. And Frolin has that extra power upgrade, which I went and grabbed because I know this fight, how much damage he can do when you're not totally kitted out. But also, if you're totally kitted out, you don't need to do it. But yeah, using flasks at all before the final phase is just not worth it. They don't regenerate. Flasks are really, really, really good. I don't think we're gonna see anybody go to Omen Shore, which makes me sad because I love.
Here we go,
Omen Shore.
baby. It's a snake and a chicken and the apathetic
Yeah,
frog.
so we got Hype Snake. We got this stupid goose. I don't know what the goose is called. That is Hype Snake though. And we have Apathetic Frog.
Well, the snake.
It does have 5
Sad
multiplier,
now.
which is good.
Well, yeah,
because
because the snake's
take
been
every
beaten.
single hit. So to do this as fast as possible, you do want to kind of get in their face and shotgun them down. As we move on to the best part of the phase, the part where the boss does the soliloquy at you.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
That guy.
Rage, loss, sorrow. Can they really be healed? The pain lets us know we are alive. Your healing is not needed in this world.
Wow.
And all you can do is shoot the potato. Bullets rain from the sky and he shoots you. It's really not that threatening, but this will
Not that
take forever
threatening
because he doesn't have flasks. The 101% strategy is, okay, you go, you unload 10 flasks into him, and you then stand still for like, I'm gonna say 10 seconds, and then he dies. He is an insane amount of HP. A reminder, every flask on hard 101 would be doing 60, so he has over 600 health.
Just gotta keep on gunning him down.
Yeah. So
And
there we go. That's
down
it. He does have to marry someone. He does have to marry someone.
Just like in real life.
Ooh. Yeah. Alright, so we have Furcher
Marry him,
finishing with
marry.
22,
Yes.
19.
There we go! The 32, or 23, 24.
Right,
And here you go,
smooth.
Maurice. Here's your lived happily ever after. Is it a good time now to tell you that I laugh like a horse?
Well, his name is Hingst. Well, it's spelled with an E, but I guess the joke is still
Whatever.
there. Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, those are the people who worked on it.
Stefan Hurtig played on it. Worked on this game.
Such a good game. Such a
This
good
game is phenomenal.
such a good team, honestly.
I just saw someone use the manual save feature, so unless you turn autosave off, the game will save after every fight, which, the only time I end up turning autosave off is if I want to, like, it's good for practicing exactly one fight, and there are, like, 3 incredibly difficult fights in this game. One of which, I don't know if anybody did bottom left spider, but that fight, when you do it, is incredibly difficult if you have no upgrades. So that's a very hard fight. That's also my fault because I'm like, this is like on average 30 seconds faster and at best like a minute of time saved. because it's like the extreme for top left spider, which everybody was doing because it's much safer. Versus bottom left. Bottom left you can get done in 45 seconds, and like the fastest you can do top left spider is like a minute 15. And bottom left is consistently faster than that, like no matter what. But because everything is basically controlled and ruined by bats. And on hard mode they explode into more bullets. And the difference between hard mode and master mode is everything still does the increased damage. However, on master mode they do even more damage, and everything moves faster. So, including you, the game is running at like 33% speed faster. And it's definitely not the fastest category. It is master is terrifying because you cannot use your body as a bullet at all.
Just implode.
Yeah, you die, and your body being a bullet is incredibly important in Hard 101 because you don't have a lot of damage and your body does like 8 to most things. So, Binding of Isaac, guys, so much easier. Oh, show up a really cool flask setup. These fights are so good. 56 hearts. This is an easy fight-ish.
Yeah, Camilla's not too bad.
I only know so few names of them. I know Robin
Alpha.
is like the first guy.
Alpha, you have to read.
I can't. I push all 5 buttons and the text doesn't come up.
You would think that with version 1.16 being slower, you'd be able to read.
No, the problem is I kept messing up sprinting because I always hold Z and X, and like I just repress them after every fight. So just for context, the original version of this game, every button is the same thing. And if you just... Shift wasn't a dedicated run button, it was just another action button, so I also mashed faster. But basically, as you were exiting a fight, you couldn't open a menu, so while you were exiting the fight, you repressed the buttons so you could sprint, and you didn't open the menu.
And we've got Aspeon here. How you doing, Aspeon?
Hello. It's good.
How does it
Got
feel to
married.
be in a world of hurt?
Yeah, that was cute. Like, I knew the name, and I didn't know what kind of game it was, and
It's wonderful.
or what it was about. And yeah, it's neat.
Yeah. How'd you enjoy finding some girl?
Where was some girl?
Some girl was in the shack at the bottom left of space.
Yorkie died to her twice.
I'm pretty sure you died to her twice as well.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
girl is a hard fight. I originally, when I had come up with a route for this game, had some girl earlier, but then I'm like, it wastes like 2 tiles of movement to fight her later. And that fight is just so easy to die on.
So, Alpha, help me out here. Sequel of Princess Remedy. Exactly like this? Pretty
No.
much?
Yes and no. Really, Joel's dad difficulty is the first-person shooter. That's the thing. Yeah, you don't even have to do so. I feel like Yorkie should go back, and find things because you can get to like this area with 60 hearts. Like you don't have to do any fights here.
I wonder, should I throw the link for Remar's?
Yeah, just
Website here,
shill him
too.
because I'll do that all day.
Yeah. So, here's the other game is by Daniel Remar alone.
Oh, your link to
This
Garden.
game list is pretty damn good.
Your link to
Yeah.
Garden Gone Carnage, which is the
Yorkie-
best.
Oh, yeah,
game.
I did.
Yorkie,
It is the
throw all
best
your
game, so-
flasks.
That is true. Hold on, I'll fix that really quick.
I'm also sad nobody went to Omen Shore, so we couldn't see the seal
There
of
we go.
quantity,
That's
which
the link.
has it. Some people, when they do the run, they do the seal of quantity second to last as a fight. I always do it last, because 1, it takes 0 movement extra to do it last, but 2, you fight 2 of every enemy in the game. And I just think it's Omen Shore. Okay, so that's Shark. She's tired or something. I don't remember.
She's been fishing for too long. Look at this. Look at this.
It's just
mess
like the
on our screen.
yeah. This fight's a mess. It's gonna get worse because I think Yorkie does not have 59 right now, which is great because I want the seal of quantity real bad.
I think this is 59.
Oh, that makes me so
Nope,
sad.
that was 60.
That makes me so sad. The seal of
Bye.
quantity is so good. The saving and quitting I find interesting because dying isn't punishment and it saves like every time you do a fight.
Yeah. I should also mention, if you like these games, go play the Ludosity games. Go play It'll Do. Go play Card City Nights. Go play the sequels to those games. If you're bored and you want something to play on your phone, go play Sidecar. Ludosity rarely misses when they make games.
Yeah, when they do programming 100% by themselves.
Without any need to add in anything else from any other parent company.
Yeah, the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl thing, they did not have the assets. I do enjoy how Multiverses, the free-to-play one that Warner Brothers is coming out with,
Yeah.
immediately threw shades like, look, we got all the voice actors because we're not stupid. They also put in Ultra Instinct Shaggy, so I don't really know what to do about that.
Well, clearly you just play Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's it.
probably. But they also have Kevin Conroy voicing Batman, so, you know.
Yorkie's very confused.
Yorkie
gotta
doesn't
get down there
realize
and
that
hit the
the
face.
bottom isn't done yet.
I mean, it's shooting
It's
bullets.
still shooting!
It was flashing
Yorkie,
white.
Look down. Look down, Yorkie. It's
If Yorkie's
crying at you.
confused, and I hope this was in the basement, you can press escape and just die instantly. I did consider doing that on a fight earlier, but I messed up.
Yeah.
I'm so out of practice. I really need to regrind this game.
Oh, that's a good point. Regen.
I wasn't
Not
100%
realizing
sure.
that
So,
there
yeah,
is a
maybe not
heal
realizing you just get full
Oh.
healed every single time you advance phases.
Yeah. Look at him dodging the schnoz. Schnoz is
I'm
broken.
not used to having to think during this fight, so I'm just like, oh, I have to be a little careful here.
Imagine if you had Remedy's mind from Slap City.
I don't know.
And
I
you
haven't
could
played
just-
Slap City.
Chuck it
I don't
anywhere.
even know if I own it. Unless it was in a Humble Bundle recently.
Don't think it was?
It's like I think it may have been in something. I don't know if I bought it.
The apathetic frog is dead. The goose is dead.
Apathetic
now
Frog.
time for Hingst.
Marrying Apathetic Frog is just ...
Why? Why did you
know.
do this?
Marrying Jealous Chest, which I had as an incentive once when I played this game. You can't marry Jealous Chest unless the chest is closed, because otherwise it just gives you empty. You just married an empty chest. You can marry anything that you interact with, including your mother. Her response is, "We really need to talk about this."
Honestly, there's the only right choice is to marry Frolin or Apathetic Frog.
Frolin is a disaster. No, the answer is Hingst, because Hingst is fast.
Coward.
He loves
You
like,
abandoned
he loves
true
like a
love
horse.
for the sake of speed.
Listen, I've lost like 2 seconds on a run before for accidentally saying no to him because it defaults to no when I'm mashing so fast.
It's on your own head. You should have read before you
No,
tried
it's
to get
really,
married.
really hard. A lot of people have done that. The in-game timer for this also is really accurate. Most people will only see like about 2 seconds difference. If you watch the cutscene, you'll see a 9-second difference in in-game time versus real time.
And down goes that guy.
Basically, in-game time increments every time you're not in a menu or you're not in a cutscene, and there's 2 cutscenes. Yeah.
Mary Hangst. Yorkie finishes with a time of 34:21. Everyone has completed Princess Remedy in a World of Hurt. Good job. Let's see if we can get Yorkie in here.
Oh yeah, the last.
Actually, I wonder. Hold on. Let me look for something really quick.
I guess.
Hey, Yorkie.
Hey,
Hello.
You,
That
mar-
was
you married the
uh,
final boss.
I did. I married them. They were
Everyone did.
It's
they
a
were a
good way
bit
to
rough,
do it.
like, and then got like full heal like at the end of the thing, so I didn't need to like heal up.
Yeah, every
I
phase
spent a bit
you
of
full
time.
heal.
I didn't notice on the second phase that I got a full heal.
Yeah, well that's because you had full health.
Yeah. That was a fun game, to be honest.
Oh, it's great.
It's a wonderful game. I love this game.
I do wonder though. There's that box that that chest that I found that's like a jealous chest. Does anyone know what was in that?
Yeah, +1 power, and it opens every chest previously.
Oh,
I say that because I opened that chest because I speedrun this game. That was a really bad run. I haven't played in about a year, but I love this game so much. It's so good.
that was a very. I wish I'd known that. Obviously, blind.
Well, I mean, then you have to
Yeah.
then you have to
Clearly.
run around
I know
with
now.
power the entire time, and it sucks.
We would have called you out on it if you had opened that chest.
If I'd have just ignored every chest up until that point and just gone for it, yeah. No, it was fun. There were a couple of rough, like little, like healing things, but everything seemed to be fine otherwise. I'm glad, like it said in the paste bin, that you don't need to do every single one of them because I just ignored the ones that I got stuck on.
Like Songwell.
Yeah, there's a lot of fights. There are 80 hearts in this game, so all I know is if you collect every item before you go into the northern area, you have 60. So you never actually have to do any of the harder fights.
Well, I'm glad it actually loaded after I quit out of it because it spent about a good 2 or 3 minutes not wanting to play again after I quit. So it was a scary moment for it. But yeah, so shame I lost, but on to the next.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Speaking of it being what it is, let me figure out who people are racing. What match was this?
45-46, I think. I know my losers bracket hasn't been decided yet, so.
Alright, so Anisette moving on to fight the winner of Maxale 540 and Draconic Dawn, and I'm going to assume that Yorkie's going to be fighting the loser of that match.
Classic.
I just booted up 1.14. It's so much
Yeah.
faster.
Alpha is living painfully.
Yeah, all buttons do the same thing. It's harder to sprint, but I'll live with it. I still won the race.
Alright, let's see.